Hi, thank you very much for joining me today to learn the answer to a question that I received a little bit ago. And that question, written down in my notebook, is who the hey is Thomas Wooden Railway? And this question comes from Percy, the Small Engine Studio 686. So thank you very much for the question. Now, in terms of a very basic description slash answer, like if you get nothing else from this video, just know that Thomas Wooden Railway is a YouTuber who typically uploads content related to Thomas and Friends in the genres of like merchandise reviews and collections. They do recreations of stuff, and they also have general discussion videos. So if that sounds interesting to you, there you go. Their own channel description essentially says kind of the same thing. It basically mentions how they do original episodes, they do collection updates, layout tutorials, reviews on items, unboxing videos, and much more. So if that's stuff you're into, I will have this channel linked in the description, so if you want to check out what they're doing now while watching this video or afterwards, that will be there if you would like to do your own personal research. Very briefly, what I would like to do is include some history slash like a little bit of a timeline for this channel, because I feel like especially with YouTubers, it's fun to see when they started and then where they're like currently at. So to get us started, when they joined YouTube, that was February 5th of 2009. Currently they have around 255 million overall channel views. They have around 187,000 subscribers and around 672 videos. So quite a lot of content and quite a lot of people to check out that content. And they've been on YouTube since like 2009, which like nowadays just feels like forever. Like 2009 is a long time ago at this point. Now what I would like to do for this section of the video is to kind of go through the different ways that you can kind of look through and interact with the channel. One of those methods being the actual social media accounts that are kind of like linked or at least mentioned on the channel. And there's a few accounts that you can kind of look at aside from the actual YouTube channel. One of them being that they do have a Twitter, they have an Instagram, a TikTok, as well as a Facebook. When I tried to click on the Facebook, it said it was kind of like a private group, so I guess that's not necessarily the easiest option, but there's other accounts that they have aside from their like main channel. Another way to stay up to date with this channel is by looking at their community posts, and what those typically tend to be about are updates in regards to like new content that's been uploaded or just general updates to the channel. So they try to keep their community kind of up to date with like what's going on or what they're working on. Another way to become familiar with what's actually on the channel is by going to the playlist section, and the way that the content is split up is kind of based on genre, like what the kind of video is. So whether that's something that's like motorized, whether it's like a documentary styled video, or it's like different seasons of series that they've like created on the channel. So if there's something particular that you're wanting to check out, it's most likely been categorized in an actually like efficient and helpful playlist. And then another way to look through the content without going to the like direct video uploads is like the lives and shorts category on the channel, because most of what's there is like collections videos. There's meetups of like friends and people in that community that they've seen, and then there's like real life recorded content. So if you don't just want to look at the actual videos, those are there as well. But now what I would like to do is actually list a few specific examples of content from this channel, just so you can see what they've done in the past, what they've worked on recently, and what a lot of people know them for. Starting with the oldest video on the channel, which is titled Toad Stands By, Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway Remake, which was uploaded on February 8th of 2009. The newest video is titled When Thomas the Tank Engine Raced in NASCAR, which was uploaded on October 7th of 2023. And the most popular video is titled Thomas Wooden Railway Collection Number 5, which was uploaded on March 26th of 2015 and has around 40 million views. So that's the type of content that you can typically see on this channel. And in terms of my general opinion, I feel like the biggest thing I've taken away from doing my research on this channel is the fact that they have such a large collection of like little model railway locomotives. It's insane. Like, you can look at the thumbnails for their videos, especially their collection ones, and you're like, that doesn't seem like a lot. But when you watch the videos, it's like, bro, where do you even keep all this stuff? I would have no idea where to put any of that. But I do understand the interest in it, especially from the point of view of getting specific and unique designs, because there's a lot of that in their videos. Like, they'll go through with their camera showing kind of different models of Thomas the Tank Engine, but they're different because they have different colors or different designs, or there's like a random like bunch of bees on his face or something, like just really random stuff, but they're all different. Or it's collections of like model toys that were made incorrectly, and it's like, that is insane that someone would collect that, but nonetheless it's like a lot of dedication, and honestly in a way it's pretty cool. Because in most cases with really any community, if there's something that can be collected, there's someone who's going to pretty much have all of it, and I feel like that is the case with this channel. It's insane, but it's super cool. And I guess another thing that's impressive with the whole collection kind of genre on this channel is the fact that they've clearly put like a lot of time and effort into it. So whenever they do happen to talk or like show it off, they know what they're talking about because they clearly have a lot of it. And I appreciate someone who like can have that knowledge and share it with other people in a good way, because whenever I listen to it and I watch it, I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm learning, and I appreciate that. So even if you're someone who's not into like Thomas and Friends, Thomas the Tank Engine, like locomotives in general, I would say if you're someone who's into people that collect things, this is a good example of a channel that does that, because it's insane. Also, last little tidbit, I feel like the fact that their collection is so large helps with the quality of their content, especially like their remakes and their like original series, season, episode things, because typically with these kind of like live little model railway videos that I see on YouTube, it's the same model, which is fine because obviously they're like prepared with that, but with this channel they're able to make it look unique and it's not the same thing each video, so it's so cool because it's like, oh, you're not seeing the same thing, you're seeing the same character, but sometimes not in the same way, so I just think that's cool. But that essentially is the answer to the question, and once again I will have them tagged in the description, so if you want to check out their content or the channel for yourself, that will be there for you. But thank you very much for coming and learning with me, and thank you very much for watching the video. Bye.